It seems as though the Illuminati, through persistent diligence, has crept its way into contemporary culture so effectively that it doesn't even seem to faze people anymore. Flashes of occult symbolism and Luciferian rituals have become so assimilated into the mainstream media that most of the uneducated youth now think it's cool to flash the 666 or triangle hand signals in the schoolyard. Perhaps this was the plan all along, to make the Illuminati a New Age fad which ultimately desensitizes the masses to the true happenings behind the scenes. Art has become another form of mass manipulation. In theory, the media pop culture control structure is pure genius. It has everyone by the horns, no pun intended, deluding people into believing false standards for beauty, sex, need for goods, and most critically it deludes people from the eternal truths of life. This list of music videos exposes the Illuminati in full blatant force. It's the creme de la creme of esoteric filth that composes popular music today. It's made clear from watching these videos that celebrities aren't idols, but rather puppets of the control structure which aims to distract and dumb down the potential of mankind. Now is the time to become aware and spread the truth. Number 11. Umbrella by Rihanna featuring Jay-Z. Coming from her third album ironically titled Good Girl Gone Bad, Umbrella tells the story of a good girl's fall underneath the devil's umbrella or protection. Music videos always tell its story, mainly through metaphors and symbols. This music video showcases two Rihannas, one dressed in black leather who is obviously a symbol for the darkness, Illuminati, devil, etc. The other is the untainted Rihanna wearing a white dress. Umbrella's lyrics outline the Illuminati convincing Rihanna to come join them, so that she will be showered with money and be taken care of until infinity. Images of Perfomance and triangles are prevalent throughout this music video. Also, the Rain Man mentioned in the song is an allusion to some sort of entity that the Illuminati worship. This entity is mentioned repeatedly in popular music. Jay-Z's record label Rockefeller is conveniently named after one of the most well-known Illuminati families, the Rockefellers, and was the label which produced Rihanna's album. Number 10. Monster, by Eminem featuring Rihanna. Eminem is known to put everything on the table in his swiftly spoken lyrics, detailing his personal struggles throughout his career in the spotlight. Monster is about the relationship that Eminem has with the voice inside of his head, which both he and Rihanna alternatively refer to as the monster under his bed throughout the song's chorus. The alter ego is something we see with most mainstream celebrities like Nicki Minaj, Britney Spears, Lil Wayne, Kanye West, Beyoncé, Lady Gaga. This alter ego is apparently created by the Hollywood machine Illuminati through trauma-based mind control, and usually comes to life on stage when performing. These alter egos are easily controllable, and are used to do as the Illuminati handlers please. For the most part, these celebrities are exploited for their talent and are used to manipulate and distract the masses, as well as to make more money to keep the system running. Number 9, Bad Romance by Lady Gaga. Bad Romance depicts Gaga as a willing victim in the music industry's shady inner workings. She wants to live a bad romance with the abusive, cruel and satanic music industry. She's aware of all of its flaws, but she still desires to be part of it more than anything else. She is a fame monster, she feeds off of fame, she enjoys being famous. If she is not famous, she'll die or something. You get the picture. It is a metaphorical yet accurate description of the steps which must be taken in order to become part of the mega pop star machine. Submission, control, business negotiations, initiation, secrecy and the embrace of dark forces are all represented in the video. Once decoded, the song describes indeed the bad romance of the music industry. The machine uses artists, it pimps them, it cheats on them with new, hotter artists, and it finally dumps them when the initial appeal is lost. Number 8, Scream and Shout by will.i.am featuring Britney Spears. Britney Spears is probably the most obvious victim of mind control in the music industry. If the strange facts regarding her personal life are not enough to convince an educated observer, the symbolism surrounding her act tells it all. almost as if her handlers were mocking her sad mental state while bragging about it to the public. Britney is made to perform in videos such as Hold It Against Me and Scream and Shout, which symbolically refer to her own mental slavery. While will.i.am appears to be playing the role of a handler, he selects a Monarch programming alter persona at the beginning of the video. The Monarch butterfly is the symbol used for CIA's MK-Ultra mind control program. Britney plays the role of a slave, even singing with a weird British accent as if an alter persona had been triggered. Mind control slaves can indeed be programmed to embody a totally different identity, complete with a backstory and an accent. Number 7, Nicki Minaj's 2012 Grammy Awards performance of Roman's Holiday. This song never had an official music video released, however Minaj's performance of the song at the 2012 Grammy Awards cannot go unmentioned on this list. The performance outlines Minaj fighting off the possession of a demonic alter ego called Roman, a man she refers to in many of her songs. In what seems like an elaborate over-the-top stage performance, Minaj is exorcised by a Catholic priest. The entire performance is plagued with blatant esoteric rituals, Masonic robe dancers, and a frantic Minaj who is trying to stop her demonic alter ego from taking over. Even more shocking was Minaj's red carpet arrival. As part of the whole act, she showed up at the red carpet in a blood-red dress linking arms with a Pope look-alike. It's shocking in every sense. Number 6, Love Me by Lil Wayne featuring Drake and Future. Lil Wayne's Love Me might be considered one of the most degrading music videos about women I have ever seen. Again and again we see mainstream hip-hop music glamorizing the demoralization of women. This music video is all about Monarch sex kitten programming. The women are the slaves, the rappers are the handlers. Images of women with feline encrypted irises, monarch butterflies, and devil horns showcase the sexualization and exploitation of women in the music industry. P.S. Did anyone else see the Baphomet head in the lighter's flame? Look closely. Number 5, the 2012 Super Bowl halftime show by Madonna and Company. If you know what to be looking for, this performance will make your jaw drop with the amount of occult Masonic references that can be seen. Madonna is a high priestess in the Masonic order, and her Super Bowl performance was a disguised mega ritual that aimed at worshipping the esoteric paradigm of the Illuminati as well as the high priestess herself. Although this might sound absurd to the less symbol-literate folk, take some time to look into the occult origins of the Illuminati. It traces back to ancient Sumer, which is where the inspiration for the costumes and ritual originally came from. Madonna is embodying Ishtar, the Sumerian god of love, war, sex, fertility and prostitution, all qualities Madonna has assertively taken on throughout her Hollywood career. We see the winged sun disk, a common symbol found in Masonic lodges, the all-seeing eye, Marilyn Monroe's sex kitten illusions, and finally at the climax a world peace message is projected, a known covert saying for the New World Order agenda. Anderson Cooper interviewed Madonna before her performance and she was even quoted as saying the following: "The Super Bowl is kind of like the Holy of Holies in America. I'll come at halfway of the church experience and I'm gonna have to deliver a sermon. It'll have to be very impactful." Number 4. Judas by Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga braces this list once again, this time for her music video to Judas. Briefly explained, in religious texts Judas betrayed Jesus Christ. The song details Gaga's announcement of her love for Judas, a reference to the anti-Christian standpoint of the Illuminati. Gaga sings, "I'll bring him down, down." She's saying it blatantly, she's going to do what she can to bring Jesus down. There is another aspect to the music video that should be addressed also. The video is said to be a metaphor for the coming of the Age of Horus. Aleister Crowley, an occultist who remains an incredibly influential figure in the entertainment industry, claimed the Age of Horus, a new stage in human history, would be defined by the abandonment of traditional religions in order to embrace a new kind of spirituality. Please take the time to do your own research on Crowley. The same vision for a new eon is shared by the world elite, where its plans for a new world order heavily rely on the existence of a single world religion, based on a specific set of values that are compatible with her agenda. Gaga's makeup is made to replicate the Eye of Horus, a symbol commonly seen throughout Illuminati music videos, movies, and on various esoteric monuments. We'll end with another line from the song. I wanna love you, but something's pulling me away from you. Jesus is my virtue, and Judas is the demon I cling to. Number 3, Hold It Against Me by Britney Spears. Britney Spears is the embodiment of the fame paradox. She's climbed to the top of stardom, worship and achievement, but has seen the depths of emptiness which can be a result of these milestones. Spears entered the programming machine at the young age of 13, where she was indoctrinated by the hands of Disney. It was only a few years later when she was catapulted into the limelight, and it never really seemed to stop after that. Spears also holds the title for the most infamous public breakdown, taking place back in 2007, which many theorized was the result of Spears resisting her mind control programming. It took years for Spears to gather herself enough to enter the spotlight once again, and when she did, she released the music video to Hold It Against Me. The video, having nothing to do with the lyrics of the song, showcases Britney imprisoned in a cylindrical techno-media nightmare room full of monitors and cameras, all keeping a close eye on Britney. She is literally hooked up to the screens, having neon-colored electrical cords piercing her veins. This is a reference to Britney's mind control enslavement. She is a slave to her handlers and the media. We also see another reference to the good girl gone bad motif, the sex kitten exploitation that happens to most female Illuminati slaves. At the beginning of the music video we have Britney dressed in white, and after her occult blood ritual is complete we see the IV lines rip from her body as they spew neon-colored paint, aka her blood. Everywhere we see the new Britney Spears, programmed, laced in black leather and ready to show her allegiance to her masters. Number 2, Young Rapunzel by Azealia Banks. This new female rap artist, signed with Interscope Records in 2011, the same label which houses Gaga and Madonna. This music video showcases yet another puppet being used to push the agenda of the elite through the use of triangles, eyes, owls, sun worship, police state, blah blah blah. We've seen it all before, nothing new here. Number 1, Die Young by Kesha. The term hidden in plain sight can't even be applied to Kesha's Die Young music video for the mere fact that nothing is actually hidden. It's all right there, in your face, slapping it back and forth. The blatancy is so prominent that it's almost insulting to the viewer. In almost every shot, there is at least one instance of a pentagram, upside-down cross, triangle, all-seeing eye, rope dancer, ritualistic montage, you name it, it's there. Not to mention the alarming lyrics which has youth screaming "We're gonna die young," talk about biting the hand that feeds. Because of the insulting nature of the song and offensive music video, Kesha received a lot of backlash in return. Turns out people weren't as blind as they were thought to be. Kesha later came to her own defense, stating that she understood the backlash about the subject matter and video, and was forced to sing this song. I wonder how many hand slaps she got for coming out with that statement? Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Please subscribe to the channel, and like us, and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. We need all the support we can get. Remember, Jesus saves. God bless.